Big win over Man United, 2-1 West Ham. You happy with that?
Oh, buzzing. I think it's a good performance. Obviously, in recent weeks, we just haven't been good enough. I think it's against a big six side, something we can turn on, something we can build momentum off, you hope. I think great substitutions in the second half, really turned the game like Somerville. Incredible performance. I think as well, Wan-Bissaka had a brilliant game, one of the best he's had in a West Ham shirt, to be honest. I think maybe because against Man United, former side, but brilliant performance in general.
Yeah, Somerville, like you said, great performance coming on. He showed that, surely this is it now. Like, he can't deny him anymore, Lopetegui. He has to start him.
Definitely. I think obviously with Kudus being banned for this game, I think a few more in the future. I think we thought we were going to see him start today, and unfortunately we didn't. But I think he just brings something different, on that left-hand side. He's just very, very direct, something that Kudus does bring. But we only have Kudus on the one side. Obviously Bowen as well, but we've been trying to move Bowen through to the centre as well. I think Antonio today, in parts, he was quite good. I think he could have been the one to come off at half-time, but the most important thing is that Somerville did come on, When he came on, as soon as he came on to start the second half, he dribbled past 3 or 4 players and then got fouled and pulled a booking, I think that's what we need now. I think we've been too passive, and the way that we're trying to play, keeping the ball, you've got to have an outlet to give the ball to, and that's what we did. When we bought Kudus, that's what he did, and he was so good, got so many goals last season. I think if you have another dynamic in that, with Somerville also being a lot kind of lighter and a lot quicker on his feet, I think he's a very, very good player. I'd love to see him start next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you say, it's very important to get this win with missing Kudus. Where are you at on the manager, Lopetegui?
I still think you've got to give him time. I think everybody's very quick to turn on him. I feel like, it's still very early on in the season, and obviously you've still got to try and get the tactics, because where last season, if a midfielder's got the ball, it's very direct. You've got to move the ball. But Lopetegui's trying to have it so it's more controlled. You've got to control the ball and control the game with the ball in your possession. Moito is very different, and I think it's just the transition between keeping the ball and losing the ball. Obviously, we've given a lot of goals away this season in the turn, in the counter-attack, and people are very quick to pounce on that. But I think with performances, especially in the second half today, we did control it, and obviously with the changes moving into more like a back five with your wing backs, I think he really kept the ball well, and it worked. We had them under pressure for large amounts of that second half, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah, well, mate, listen, let's hope we can kick on for the rest of the season
Exactly.
now. Let's hope.
Let's hope.
Cheers.
Thank you very
Come on, you
much.
Irons.